Come on in, everyone. Come on in because we are back reviewing Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette. And we are still on episode 36, y'all. We are still on episode 36 because we're breaking down each young lady as she chooses one of these men to go home with. Hopefully, that's what she's hoping for, a match. And we ended the last session, the last review, with a young lady basically running off into the sunset with Santa Claus. Isn't it fitting? Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Isn't it fitting that Santa Claus in the red suit was able to go home with the lady in the green dress? Is she an elf? Santa's elf. I guess we won't see him again to this time next year. And she said she was willing to move. She said she was a foreign mindset lady. She should have a foreign mindset because he said he lives in New Jersey, but I say he lives in the North Pole. I hope she's willing to move to the North Pole. Anyway, just having a little fun with it. So we're going to move forward, y'all. We're about to move forward with the next young lady. So let's go ahead and say goodbye to these two. You see who we got left standing?
We got our next single lady.
Woo! Next single lady. This is who we have left, y'all. We have left. Okay, so this is who we have left, y'all. We got the doctor who I don't like. Remember, he's the doctor, Dr. Dez. He gives the same old speech. We got the tall guy that's from Las Vegas. He works at Yanni's. We already know that he has at least children, plural. And we also know that he hasn't married none of the baby mamas. So we know he got at least 2 children. And we don't know if it's different women or the same woman, but he ain't married them. We got the Indianapolis Colts mascot. He owns a logistics company. I'm guessing, like I said, he owns a trucking company with a fleet of trucks. He obviously likes football. Hopefully he got season tickets the way he's repping. We got the guy with the grill with the gold chain. Remember, he was married, has a child, he wants an intact family, hasn't been able to attain it. He's a tattoo artist and a piercing artist. We got the last corporate guy standing over there too with the flamingo shirt on, whatever. I think he's in IT or something like that or somewhere along those lines. And then we got the guy on the end that says he doesn't like big women, thick women. He likes petite women. He says that he's got the best abs in town. So that's what we got left. Let's see who's coming out to see if the lady that comes out is a match for any of these guys. All right, let's keep going.
Hello.
All righty. Look at those legs.
Danielle, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay, and
37.
what do you do?
I'm a hairstylist and also I'm
What the hell? Wait a minute. He just said he popped his balloon already. Now remember, he's got his little Dez 3-point looks, beauty, brains, and something else. Can't nobody ever make it past the beauty part with him for some reason. He always got an excuse. So I'm going to wonder does he have a problem with her age? Does he have a problem with her beauty? Or did he pop the balloon because she's a hairstylist and he feels she ain't got no brains? I don't know. This guy is a hot mess. And let me tell you, the way he popped his balloon, why the heck do you have to put your balloon on the ground and stomp it like that? He's an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I really don't. Let me tell you something, ladies. Don't just pay attention to the way a man treats you, because sometimes when you're over here and you're like, I don't care how he treats other women. I see he's mean to other people. He's mean to his mama. He's mean to other women. He disrespects women. But for me, he treats me well. No. Don't believe that. The reason he's still treating you well is because he still wants to get something from you. And I don't know what it is. But let me tell you something. People cannot be just nice with you and mean to everyone else. Okay? Now, yeah, you may get special favors because you his girl, you his wife. I get that. Of course, everybody shouldn't get everything. But I'm talking about a clear distinction between very disrespectful on the job with people, out in the streets with people, but yet somehow or another they're nice to you. It's only a matter of time. So the way that this man put that balloon on the floor and stomped it, what for? Why did he do that? It was like he was emphatically saying no to her. Why? Because of her age, which is 37. She looks nice. She's got a nice figure. He said he likes that. Because she's a stylist and he thinks she doesn't have the brains to go along with his doctor's degree. Remember, he's a nurse practitioner. So he's done a lot of schooling. I'm going to give him that. He's done a lot of schooling. But anyway, let's just keep going because I want to hear what he has to say in one way, but another way I don't want to hear him because I already know that he's an idiot. But let's keep going.
Okay. And now what do you like to do for fun?
I'm kind of like a big kid at heart. I like amusement parks, arcades. I like traveling. That's pretty much it. Other than that, I'm like a homebody.
Okay.
Like to cook, clean.
Oh, interesting. So she likes arcades. She likes a child at heart. She's kind of got her energy's not there. So she says she's a kid at heart, but she's kind of subdued right now. And the minute she says she's a homebody, the guy who is the corporate guy, he popped the balloon. Interesting. So he don't want no homebody. He wants someone a little bit more outgoing, extroverted. We'll see.
Chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a man?
Oh, she likes to chill. Nobody don't like the
Someone
chilling.
who's adventurous, likes to go out, have fun, who can also be a homebody. Someone.
Wait a minute. She just said she's a kid at heart. She likes to go out, but then she says she likes to chill at home. And then the other guy popped the balloon and I said, who do you want? Someone that's outgoing, but also likes to chill at home. That's mixed messages, lady. I mean, of course we know everyone's not all of something. Like, oh, they always like to go out or they always like to chill. But when you're mixing the two, I'm like, okay, well, which one are you? Are you the person who likes to go out more than not? Or you like the girl who likes to chill more than not? Which one are you? It's mixed messages. It kind of is mixed messages. Figure it out. Figure it out. Okay.
Who's like really driven when it comes to being an entrepreneur or like, whatever business they're in, just they go hard,
Okay.
She wants an entrepreneur man.
Someone who is emotionally unattached. Someone who doesn't know how to have fun or laugh. Someone who is a excessive drinker, cigarette smoker, and someone who doesn't believe in God.
Okay. All right. So we got some pop.
Okay. So remember the last time I kind of had something to say about the lady who said someone who knows God. And I said, I think she should change the phrasing of that to maybe just start with someone who doesn't believe in God and then go from there. This lady started with someone that doesn't believe in God. And what you notice is no one popped their balloon on her. When the last time that lady said that, people popped their balloon. I think specifically the Indianapolis Colts mascot popped his balloon. But so far, okay, so far she's doing well. I do want her to bring up her energy level just a little bit, but I'm going to be interested in seeing why these three men popped the balloon on her, okay? Because she's a good-looking girl, so I want to see what happened. What happened?
So let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age?
Desmond. My friends call me Dr. Des, founder CEO of Platinum Care Health Solutions, 37 years old.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do have some criterias. As a high-value man, I value...
Wait a minute. He just declared himself a high-value man. As criteria, I'm a high-value man. So now we're getting a little bit a glimpse into him. So it looks like he's from the Red Pill neighborhood. What neighborhood are you from? He's from the Red Pill neighborhood. So now that I know when men start using these buzzwords like high value man, okay, I got you. So he's of the Kevin Samuels generation, genre, tribe. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that, but it makes you understand where they're coming from. You see, part of figuring out where a person is from you is also knowing their background, where they came from, what is their mindset. So now this whole 3-point criteria is starting to make more sense because what he's saying is I'm a high value man. I've never been married, never been divorced. I don't have any kids. And He's a nurse practitioner, which means he makes pretty good money. So what he's looking at is, I'm a high value man. He's using the criteria that Kevin Samuels used out there, where you have no kids, or whatever, you're able to take care of your kids, you're able to protect, provide, and whatever else, nurture. I forget what the whole thing is behind Kevin Samuels' 3-point program. It's like a 3-point program. This guy subscribes to it. So now we know that this is how he's evaluating every single woman, is through this sort of prism. So I'm really interested in hearing. I'm going to let him talk to hear what he has to say about her. Okay.
The simple ABCs, I call them the DES factor. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and the C is for character. She didn't pass my appearance test.
Interesting.
In what way?
So with the appearance, I look at the front, the back. She got the front. I cannot appreciate the back for now, and I also feel the aroma.
So you mean to tell me he said she ain't got enough big of a booty? He said the front looks good because she do got her girls sitting up real nice for everybody to see them. So she's showing what she's working with. Then he says the rear end ain't giving what it should be given. She's got on a poof skirt, so how does he even know? But so what he's telling me is he wants a rear end so large that even in this poof skirt you can see it. He want a big ass. He wants to. So what are you looking for? A BBL? Are you looking for a BBL? Because let me tell you something. If you want a butt as big as what he's describing, then you're going to need some thighs to go along with that. See, this is what I'm telling you. We had a last video about unrealistic, and now we're getting into an unrealistic man, because he just told this woman that your breasts look good, but your butt ain't good enough. It ain't big enough. Now, we just had the elf lady who was on here before, and he told her that the meat on her bones, the jelly on her toes wasn't in the right places. She had a nice big old badonkadonk. She had a nice badonkadonk. So did the other lady, the first lady, who was the Afro-Latina. She had a nice badonkadonk. And what he didn't like about the elf lady was that her legs were too thick. So what you want is you want a big booty, but with skinny legs. That's called a BBL. That's called, how do you know, ladies with natural big booties, they have bigger size hips, they have bigger size legs, trunks, and everything. So this is, when I talk about unrealistic, not only is unrealistic on the woman's side, there's an unrealistic also thing that comes from men. And that's why you have a lot of women distorting their bodies, because what they're trying to do is to conform to something that's not natural. They're saying, hey, I'm naturally a slim lady, but I want a big old badonkadonk, so I'm going to go get a BBL. Now I got these skinny legs with big booty. Or if I have a big booty, and then I have also the hips and the thighs and everything that goes with it, now all of a sudden a man is complaining, saying the weight in it isn't in all the right places. He's a hot mess. He is really a hot mess. And notice, I forget her name already. She already got her hand on her hip. She got her hand on her hip because I think she might be ready to cuss him out. Girl, don't take the bait. Do not take the bait. Do not let him take you down to the gutter. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Let's see how she handles this fool.
The aroma is not there. So appearance test 1/3.
Okay. Now, is he someone?
She rolled her eyes. He was like, aroma. What is he trying to say? That she's funky? This man need to go sit somewhere. Go sit down with those $2 braids. Who put them braids in his hair? A 6-year-old? Get out of here.
Not at all.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm glad she said no.
Just someone he's kind of a stickler. I mean, he seems very serious. I mean, the suit is nice. But
bad attitude.
Not type, not my cup of tea.
Thank you.
You know,
just say not a bad attitude.
We got another one down over here. Okay, name and age.
Cedric, I'm 37.
Hi, Cedric.
Hey.
And Cedric, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Low energy.
Oh, that's what I said. Low energy.
probably just got out of work or something. And you just
I'm
work.
just not a loud person.
Yeah.
Like once you get to know me, I'm pretty observant and like to read the room and fill everybody out first before I just like. But
Okay, I understand what she's saying. She's not a loud person, but if she's going to date, she's going to have to come with a little bit more enthusiasm. And no one's saying she needs to be a cheerleader, but she does need to smile. A smile warms people's hearts. And no one's saying that she had to be coming up in there doing backflips like Simone Biles or high energy, jumping off the floor. But she doesn't even smile. So I'm not going to buy this about, oh, I like to read the room and get to know them. You can read the room and smile at the same time. Ladies better learn how to smile. I said it when I saw her too. She looked like low energy. And he added a little bit to it, talking about she looked like she just got off work. Maybe she had a client last night and was doing hair to midnight. I don't know. She says that's not the case. But I'm going to agree with the corporate America man with the Hawaiian or a little flowery shirt on that the energy was low. And then she said was she also likes to chill at home. Both things, right? And the fun thing that she says she likes to do is go to amusement park, which is the amusement park entertains you. So that tells you a little bit about her personality, right? So her type of fun is in a situation where it's the entertainment that entertains her. She's not participating in the entertainment. She's not saying that she's social where you go to a party and you like to have fun at the party and you like to engage with people. She's saying, I like to go to an amusement park and the amusement park entertains me. And then she's saying, I'm the type of person that's kind of low key. Nothing is wrong with it, right? But when you're trying to present a person on a first meeting, you need to first attract the person to you. And part of attraction is a nice smile. If you do not have a nice smile, it's going to be hard to attract people to you. It's like a non-starter for a lot of people. And this guy right here, the corporate guy, has said the low energy, the no smiling, talking about all I want to do is chill at home is a non-starter for him. So there you go. Put on a happy face, ladies. Put on a happy face. You put on all that beautiful makeup to look pretty. A smile needs to go along with all the makeup, all the hair, all the nails, everything. A smile is worth more than all this stuff. Trust me, it's worth a lot.
I'm good. I'm cool. I'm chill. Like, it is what it is, but I'll speak up. I'll let you know. So.
Okay.
No. Ooh, she said, I will let you know. I'll speak up. So what she's saying is, even though I'm chill and I'm quiet, I'll cuss you out. Like I said, when I saw her standing there with her hand on her hip, looking at Dr. Des, I said, she can cuss a brother out. She can cuss him out. And that's what she just said. Don't mistake my quietness or my chillness for the fact that I'll let you run over me. But you didn't really have to add all that in, a sister friend, because he didn't ask you for all that. He didn't ask. When he said your energy was low, he wasn't saying I'm looking for a woman that can cuss me out. And she was like, "Ooh, I can tell you, girl, you read that wrong. You read it wrong." Okay, let's keep going.
Drake, someone that's your type?
He's cool. He's cool. I mean, yeah.
So
what's she about to say?
The shoes didn't really go with the outfit. I'm not.
Ooh.
I like the outfit though. I do. It's just. But
she's a hairstylist. She's probably got style. She's creative.
So,
I guess people got to pick out something they don't like. So,
Jamie.
Jamie.
I'll be 38 next month.
Okay, Jamie.
How you doing?
I want to hear Jamie's excuse or reason.
So, Jamie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I popped my balloon. First of all, let me say, she fine for real. Like, I love her eyes. I love the style, the swag, everything.
Okay, Jamie.
Except I listen to my intuition. I feel like you have a kid.
What?
I have a daughter.
I knew it.
Wait a minute. He said, I feel like she has a kid, and that must mean he doesn't want to date a woman with kids. So we're learning now something about, I forget what's his name, Jamie. I don't know. He doesn't want a woman with kids, and he says he feels she has a kid. Why? Because she's 37? Why? Because she got a mom look? I don't know. I want to hear how he knew or suspected she had a kid. Let's go. Let's listen.
I knew it, and I just couldn't get past that. But I wanted to, so yeah.
I mean, it is what it is,
For sure.
It's a good intuition. He goes, because how do you sense that? So is Jamie someone that's your type?
Yeah, he is. He's cool. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's head on back.
So Jamie wants a woman with no kids.
Unpopped. Go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question.
Wait a minute. So let me get this straight. Jamie's now about to be 38. And so he says he wants a woman with no kids because I guess he wants to start his own family. Okay. 38. So most women, really, if you think about our biological clocks, our fertility, things like that, 38 would be considered young. 38 would be considered old to just start having children. Doesn't mean it's over for us, but it's starting late, which means if he wants a woman with no kids, he must be wanting to drop down in the age bracket to women that are either in their late 20s or maybe no more than their mid 30s. That's what he must be looking for. And so once you get to her age bracket, which is 37, it might be a little bit more difficult. So he's definitely looking for quite a bit of a younger woman, almost maybe possibly 10 years younger than him. And I think what he said was, didn't he tell us he was a student? So is he trolling the campus? He told us he was a student. We still don't know if he's in undergrad or graduate school. I mean, I'm sure it's not undergrad because he seems like an intelligent guy. Shoot, maybe he's doing PhD. I don't know, but he's definitely grad school or more. And I think he's a contract administrator. And how would a young woman look at him who's 27, 28? I don't know, Jamie. I'm almost thinking that what you want in a woman, would she want you? I keep going back to this idea of it's okay for people to want what they want, but will that lady want you? If I'm 27 and I'm a woman that got it going on, I'm no kids, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I got all these things that even Dr. Des is talking about, and I have a Jamie who's pushing up on me. And he's telling me he's still a student, which means I don't know what, you got a lot of student loan debt. You're 10 years, 11 years older than me. What do I get out of the deal? That's what I'm thinking. I'm telling you, because at this point in time, this red pill is talking about protecting, providing. Can Jamie financially afford a 27-year-old woman who's willing to date a man 11 years older than her? Because remember, she can also date a man that's 30 years old or 31 years old. So for a 27-year-old woman to agree to date an almost 38 years old man, which is 11 years older, there's got to be a really big incentive for that woman to do that. He's got to be very, very nice, but he's got to be very, very established in his career, because what she's doing is she's taking a risk on dating a man that's already 38, which means even when she starts having children with this man, and let's say they want to have 3 children, she's only 27. So she could have children all the way up until she's 34, 35 years old. But that would mean 7 years from now, which means Jamie would be at 45, 50 years old, still having children. And does that younger woman want a husband that's so much older than her? Women already outlive men in lifespan. We already outlive men sometimes by up to 10 years. Women are widows by men, especially Black men, by 10 years. So when you think about marrying a man that's 10 years older than you, and that you might have even outlived him by 10 years, you're talking about living the last 20 years of your life alone. And I don't think men understand that that's a sacrifice for women, right? That I possibly could be a woman who I lose you at 60 years old, but I still got another 20 years to live without you. And if you were my provider financially, hopefully you set up enough money for me to be taken care of for the next 20 years. I don't know. I don't think older men realize the sacrifice that younger women also make to be with them. I think they just look at it as you're winning. You're only winning if that man is really providing you a whole lot of extras to compensate for that 10 years age difference. Otherwise, if you're not bringing enough to the table to compensate for that 10 years, that young woman, and I'm talking about a young woman who's got it going on, a young woman who's got it going on, why would I need to move up in age by that much? Because I probably can get with a 32 or 33-year-old woman. So Jamie, I don't know what age bracket he's looking for. I hope we learn a little bit more about him. But if he wants a woman with no children and he's 38, I guess he's going to have to be looking for her a little bit closer to his age. Maybe she's 34, 35. I don't know. Some of the math ain't mathing, Jamie. Some of the math ain't mathing, but let's keep going.
How often do you guys go out, and when you do, what is it that you guys like to do?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Name and age.
How often do you go out? She wants to know, are you a homebody or not?
Dan, I'm 40. I don't really go out, but with you, I'm going out. You could be dressed like that.
Thank you.
Nah, but I don't really go out. It's just, if I do go out, I go out.
Yeah, that's like me. I
don't really drink or anything.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm only kind of socially a drinker, but I'm cool with it. I don't mind it. I do drink from time to time, but yeah.
My vibe comes from the person.
Yeah.
So I'm very protective, and I'm protecting that.
Okay. So she is a homebody. She's a homebody, which nothing's wrong with it. She's a homebody. She's trying to pretend like she's extroverted, but she probably isn't extroverted. She's introverted. Okay. And so she needs to be with a person who also is like that. She's not going to want to be out in the streets, at the club, out. She's 37. She has a daughter. She's been a mom, been there, done that. And he's saying, the Yanni Grill general manager is saying he ain't letting her go out by herself because he knows too many men will be hitting on her. And so she's staying at home with him. We're going to be at home, Netflix and chilling. Netflix and chilling. Okay.
Same. Yeah,
All right, let's go over here. Name and age and answer your question.
Ice 44. For me, it's I grind, and when I'm done grinding, I like to get on a plane. I like to travel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do. Is in the States it's kind of the same old thing. So, but I work, get my money, and I'm going. I travel.
Same. I feel
Yeah.
Okay, we are learning a lot about Ice. Ice likes to travel, and he said the States is the same old thing, which means he likes to travel internationally. I hope people are picking up on this. We got the Indianapolis Colts mascot. His outfit is horrible. His energy level is kind of low too, ladies. I'm not going to admit. He's kind of nonchalant. But part of me is I think he's subtly dropping hints that that he's able to travel. And to travel, let me tell you, you got to have money to be able to travel. And no one's really picking up on what Ice is throwing out because I think the outfit is throwing people really off. And what he's saying is, I work hard. I own my own company. I like to travel. He didn't pop his balloon over her, which means he's okay with her having a daughter. We also don't know if Ice has any children. We know he's never been married, but does he have any children? Have we heard anything about that yet? But he's playing it real cool, real nonchalant. He also isn't doing a lot of smiling and being congenial. He's not really showing his hands, but I think this man might be ready for a woman. I think Ice might be ready for a woman, and that woman, all she needs to do is to just reduce a little bit of his wardrobe. Like all those things he has on, they could be okay individually. They're just not good all at one time. He needs to be edited. Okay, let's keep going.
Name and age, and is it how often do you go out?
Yeah, how often?
My name ready because I'm always ready. I'm 42 years old.
42.
I don't go out too much. I'm a homebody too.
Uh-oh.
If I do go out, I'm gonna go to a restaurant or like a comedy club.
There you go.
Maybe some nature trails because I like being outside too. But
I like that.
Too much. That's about it.
Okay, that I like. She's a homebody. He's a homebody. That's what you need. Oftentimes, you have people out here trying to get someone that's opposite of them. You have introverts who want to get with extroverts because they think, oh, an extrovert's going to add some fun to my life. And then we're going to be able to have a good time because I'm not the type of person that likes to, I can't initiate stuff. So I want to bring somebody in my life that's going to add some fun. Well, the extrovert gets tired of you because all you want to do is sit at home. And then the introvert is mad at the extrovert because the introvert really wants to sit at home and chill, but the extrovert is always on this rah and always wants to go out. What I like about these two, one is they look a lot alike. If you look at them, they look a lot alike. She's a hairstylist, she's a business owner. He's a business owner. He's a tattoo artist and a piercing person. She has a daughter. We know that he has a daughter. Okay. We also know that he's divorced. He's very chill. That's one thing we've seen about him. She's very chill. Right now, I'm liking these two. I feel like they're giving me the same energy. I feel like they're on the same path. I feel like they could understand each other's lives, where they've been before. So far, I'm liking this right here, but let's keep going.
Go back. All right, so let me hand you a pick.
Because Ice, she can't travel with no young
Go ahead
kid.
and pop one balloon.
She can't travel with Ice. There you go. That was probably the best pop. I think she made a good choice popping his balloon.
Oh, she's beautiful. And I was interested, but it is what it is. Cool.
So why'd you end up popping his?
Just not really. Like, we could look like we would have a good time, we could chill and all that. Just not really my type.
That's cool.
Somebody that can, get me going.
Okay. So she said he's not her type, someone that can get her going. I think she meant like make her feel some excitement to be with him. I don't think they're a match because what he's saying is he likes to travel a lot internationally. And I suspect that, I don't know how old her child is. She says she has a daughter. I don't know how old her daughter is. If her daughter is all the way like towards like, maybe she had her younger when she was 20 and now her daughter's 16, a couple of more years. I don't know where, but I feel like the other guy with the grill might be a little bit of a better match. And I still don't know if Ice has children. And then we have the other guy, the tall guy. She's going to keep him because, he was saying the right thing. So I think who she popped the balloon with, what she knows, I see why she popped his. But once she figures out that this tall guy wants her to do everything for him, because that's what we figured out before, she ain't gonna like him either. But let's keep going.
What makes him not really your type?
Maybe the outfit.
Oh my God, the outfit.
Just the
there you go.
Game night with your boys.
Yep, Super Bowl. Yep.
Yeah.
But girl, you a hairstylist. You know how to put together a good look.
Okay,
you could have helped them.
Guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Do you guys have kids?
Okay, here we go.
So how many baby mamas?
Oh, there we go. We're gonna get to
come back.
We down?
Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I got a 19-year-old son.
19.
Me and his mom is cool. She married, had another baby, so we're pretty cordial. I see my son. He stay with me, so I see my son all the time.
Oh, I like that setup. A 19-year-old son. He's cool with the baby mama, his ex-wife, and his wife is remarried. What a wonderful setup. You don't have to worry about a whole lot of decisions being made around the child because now the child is 19 years old. He's not a child anymore. You have a woman that has happily moved on and found love and remarried. And let me tell you something else that I like about this. The fact that his ex-wife has remarried also tells me but that woman is of a certain caliber that another man even wanted to marry her because she was married to him, it didn't work out, and she was able to get remarried, which means she's out here in the world and she has something to offer that other men find attractive. That bodes well for that woman. And as a woman coming in, marrying or being with a man that already has children, this is a good setup. Of all the setups that are out there, this is one of the best setups. A child that's older, a ex-wife where you get along with, that ex-wife is happy in her new life. She's not going to be coming over start no mess with you. I'm liking his setup. Let's hear what she's got to say.
Done with kids or?
Should be, but
Done with kids.
but
Does she want more?
But I'm from you never know. I never say never. So
Okay.
Sweet.
Does she want more kids?
Any kids?
I got kids.
That's new. He got kids.
4.
Don't say it like that. They're your kid. You're supposed to be proud.
4. I'm proud of them.
4 kids.
Louder than that. You
Yes.
got 4 kids.
4
It's what it is.
Be proud.
Nah, babe. 4.
You love the kids. How many baby mamas?
4.
Oh my goodness. 4 kids, 4 baby mamas. Absolutely not. Do not get entangled with that. I mean, he can say he's a good dad. That's great. 4, you got to go off the history of a man. You've got to go off the history of a man. I know there are a lot of people walking around talking about that they're reformed. 4 kids, 4 different, back in the day, I did this, I did that. It's not worth the chance. You got to deal with, it's not worth the chance. It's just too many men out here. You do not need to take the chance on a man that has 4 kids by 4 different women. And I would want to know, yeah, has he grown from that? Has he gotten better from that? I don't know. And before she said, it's almost as if she was saying she wanted another kid. So does she want another child? That means he'd have 5?
Definitely, don't take it the wrong way. One and done. College kid, student,
one and done.
One and done. Stuff just don't work out.
Yeah.
Okay. He just said he was a young kid, a college student, trying to go to the league. So he was a basketball player back in the day. So he's used to having women around him because he was a basketball player. He said he was one and done, which means hit him and quit him, but also I have a baby. See, this is also a mindset. It's a mindset. And that's why I don't just want to say it's about having 4 kids by 4 different women. It's the mindset that also comes along with a person who's willing to have 4 kids by 4 different women. And has your mindset changed? And I want to say his mindset hasn't changed because we learned on the young lady just passed, the one with the green flamenco dress on, that he was over here talking about, are you going to put my stuff in your store? He was looking for a way to use her so he could come up. And a lot of men who've had babies with women that they never married, it's sort of a using relationship. They used her. They used her body. They used her womb, and she got nothing in return. I mean, she got a beautiful child, yes. But in terms of having a relationship with him, which is maybe what she wanted, she didn't get any of that. So now what he is, he's kind of like the Nick Cannons of the world. And let me tell you something. He may be the general managers at Yanni's in Las Vegas, but to provide for 4 kids in this economy is very, very tough. So I suspect that whatever child support he's paying is really not enough to cover the expenses of 4 children. It's not. I'm sure he's ordered to pay something because he has to, but it's hard to support 4 kids out there, which means once again, he's doing less work than the women. The women are having to pay for the majority of the bills to raise those children because he's got to split his money 5 ways. He's got to split his money between the 4 kids for each, so everybody gets rationed out a little bit of money, and he's got to split his money with himself. And now he's out here looking for a new woman, which will become a 6th person. His money ain't that long. It's not that long. He out here talking about he's pushing a clothing brand, and he's trying to get his clothing brand in a woman's store, and she ain't even no known, well-known brand name store, which means where are your clothes now? They ain't in Target. They ain't in Walmart. They ain't in no Macy's, wherever else. So you just beginning. You just beginning. And so this the mindset. So I don't want to just say a man with 4 kids by 4 different women that they're all trash, but has the mindset changed of when that man was out there trying to make it to the league, one and done? And I don't think so. Because here he is with another hustle, pushing these little t-shirts he's got on. Another way to make fast money. Girl, no, absolutely not. Say goodbye to him.
Do you have any kids? I think you mentioned you
I
have
have
one.
a daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old is she?
I mean, I'm still open to more. You know.
Okay.
What?
It's nothing.
All right. So we, guys, any questions for her?
Okay, so she's 37. She's still open for more kids, which is okay, which totally means that the guy in the blue shirt, the Indianapolis Colts mascot, would not be a good fit because I don't think he wants to go from traveling internationally to now being at home changing diapers. Now, hey, this might bode well for the tattoo guy, the tattoo artist, because remember, he wants to experience an intact family and he was married to a woman, but yet it doesn't look like they stayed together through the child's life. And he wants to experience that. So maybe he's willing to have another child to start over, but to start over brand new and now create the nuclear family, So there could be a possibility here. Well, that's all she got left anyway, because this guy in this brown shirt, he's a no-go.
Oh, let's go over here. Go ahead.
How old is your daughter?
How's the
My
daughter?
father is in Texas. I'm in California.
That ain't the
We have
answer.
not seen each other really since the baby. So
Answer the
she's
question.
one.
Okay.
Oh. I knew there was going to be a problem when she wouldn't answer the question directly. She cleaned it up. So the father is in Texas. She's in California. And the baby is 1 year old. Okay. And she's 37, which means she had her at 36, which means she probably got pregnant around 35. And what do I think happened here? Because this lady actually doesn't appear to me as a lady who is reckless. She actually seems pretty controlled. She seems like she's a homebody. She thinks. She might have had difficulty in her younger years meeting a guy because she's not really bubbly. She's not outgoing. She doesn't smile. And so even though she's a good looking woman, she's probably slow to warm up to people. She probably had a lot of hard times dating. And as she got older and she started getting into her 30s, she's probably always wanted to be a mom. She wanted to be a mom. And as she got older and she realized she wasn't meeting a guy, she started saying to herself, I don't want to be the woman that doesn't have children, because here she is at 37, even wanting another baby, which is fine. So that tells me she's always wanted to have children. And sometimes as ladies get older and they start to see the opportunity to have the husband and the whole, the nice little package together, they start to lower their standards a little bit on the men. Not that they're with dweeb guys. It's just that they start to say, do I really want to not have children? Or will I take the chance on just having a child with this guy? And even if it doesn't work out, at least I've got my baby. And then once I have my baby, I can go back and try and find a guy who's willing to accept my daughter and what I have. And so she's back on the dating market. The baby is only 1 year old. So a lot of guys might feel that's too young. They might not want to be dealing with a woman with a 1 year old, or they may feel like, well, you're just kind of outside of getting out of a relationship with a guy. Like maybe that feels too close for them. I want to hear what the grill guy says, because she just told him that the baby is 1 year old. And I want to see what his reaction is.
So she keeps all my time.
Yeah.
I mean, but I can go. I can travel. I can do my thing. But that's what I do. I enjoy spending time with her. I'm not working. Like I work.
Yeah.
And then I spend time with my daughter, and then I have time to go do something after that. And we do that.
Yeah, and you being a hairstylist, I understand, because I'm a tattoo artist, so I'm kind of the same type of thing.
I make my own schedule.
Yeah, I make my own schedule.
I want to carve something. I want to do something.
So I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Okay, he likes her. He understood what she was saying. He wasn't even though he might have felt like it was a red flag or a yellow flag, it wasn't enough to deter him, Because what I think about this guy is I think he's been looking for someone for a while. I think he has. And I think he understands that people always sit out here and they talk about settling, right? I don't want to settle for this person. I don't want to settle for that person. And I think what he's realizing is that he's a tattoo artist. He's a piercing artist. Every woman is not going to be attracted to who he is. And the one thing I know about him is he doesn't want no fast woman. He doesn't want no Instagram model. He doesn't want no hoochie mama. And this lady actually carries herself really, really well. And I think he likes that. And I think what he's saying is just because she has a daughter that's 1 year old, I'm not going to associate some of those other negative characteristics that some people may associate to her. And he's actually being understanding with her position. And I think he likes her. So in some ways, could he be settling for a woman with a 1 year old, one child, given the fact that he has a 19-year-old? Some could say that he's a little bit settling, but he's also a person who said he wants to experience having a new a family, raising a child in the home, and she's willing to have more children. Okay, so I'm seeing how it could be a possibility between these two. I'm seeing it could be a possibility. There's only 2 guys left standing. I hope she doesn't. She gonna choose him. Ain't no way she gonna choose the man with. If she chooses the man with 4 kids and 4 baby mamas, I'm gonna be done with her. Right now, I'm liking her. But if she chooses the man with 4 kids and 4 baby mamas, I'm gonna be like, girl, what is wrong with you? Let's keep going.
Oh, yeah, that's my only question. Yeah.
Any questions here?
How spontaneous are you?
Spontaneous?
Spontaneous.
Me too.
Okay, she's not spontaneous. She's lying. Girl, you got a 1 year old. You can't be spontaneous with a 1 year old. They got nap time. They got feeding time. Girl, you still changing diapers. You are on a regimen. You got a bedtime. You are not spontaneous. You got appointments for customers. How can you be spontaneous and I done booked an appointment with you to get my hair done? You can't be spontaneous. Girl, you need to be in that shop at 3 o'clock when I'm supposed to show up. You're not spontaneous. So nothing's wrong with saying it. And how the hell is he spontaneous with 4 kids? You're not spontaneous either, which means you're just irresponsible. If you spontaneous at 40 years old with 4 kids with 4 baby mamas, that's not called spontaneous. That's called I'm irresponsible and I'm willing to skip out on my responsibilities to go do something else. Get out of here.
Like, when I'm with a person and we out and I'm vibing and she vibing, I might be like, take them off under that skirt. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell? Did he just tell her when I'm out with a person, take your panties off from under that skirt? And he wants us to believe that he's changed. No, he's the same old guy from college when he was sleeping with a bunch of women, one and done, and getting women pregnant, not using protection, not only for STDs, but even for pregnancy. And now he's sitting over here talking to a woman he barely just met, talking about take your panties. I'm going to want you to take your panties off because I'm spontaneous. Yeah, you obviously are spontaneous. You don't do no planned pregnancy at all. You spontaneous, all right. But in the wrong way. In the wrong way.
You are very forward. I feel you.
You want me to lie? But I like spontaneous people because I live in the moment, not for tomorrow. Yeah. We ain't promised tomorrow.
I feel you.
I live in the moment, not for tomorrow. Obviously, you don't do exactly. I just have the kids. I don't marry the women, and I'll worry about how to provide for them later. No. Let me tell you something. Be careful about people running around talking about they're spontaneous and they're putting a good spin on it, because let me tell you, life takes some planning. And if your whole life is spent being spontaneous, it also means you're not doing no planning, which means you make a lot of mistakes out here. So it's good to be spontaneous, but also a good decision maker. He's not a good decision maker. Now, even the words just came out his mouth. That was not a good decision to say that. Okay. And she said she likes that he was forward. She likes that because she's introverted and she's quiet. So she probably likes a guy who's going to be a little bit more verbal and expressive. That's probably how she's here now, is because she's so withdrawn and quiet. she's probably gone for guys who are more extroverted, but in the end, those guys were not right for her. She needs to pick the grill guy down below. That's what she needs to pick. I sure hope she don't go for this slick talking man with the slivering tongue. Girl, is this what you normally go for? Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, girl, it is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one of them.
Thank you. She didn't even hesitate. Thank you.
Right, so
she knew right away. Good.
I wanted to see beyond the beauty. The beauty got me. The booty and the beauty. You got me.
The booty and the beauty. No change. Same old guy.
I want to see you, like, with my eyes closed. I want to feel you. That's the only reason.
He's the same old athlete. He ain't changed.
All right. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
He has four baby moms, and he's not open to any more kids.
I didn't even ask the ages.
But you said you're one and you're done. You got one that's going to college. I'm just now starting. She need a sister. Like,
so she got a 3-year-old. That's close. Babysitter. They could grow up together.
You know what?
Girl, you did the right thing.
Get down with you.
You did the right thing.
Okay. Well, let me bring up our guy on over here. Come on up here. Come on up here.
Yay! I like this. I like this. Let's see if they say it's a match.
All right, y'all. So any final questions between the two of you?
Man, I forgot it that fast.
He said he forgot it. What?
Oh, yeah, what's up for tonight? Are you free tonight, though? We finna do something. You free tonight?
What?
Wait, this is your question?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I love this. She said she wanted a forward man. This is the kind of forwardness you want. Not the forwardness about, I want you to take your panties off. What he's saying is, I'm so excited about getting to know you. What are you doing tonight? I want to take you out tonight. Let's not waste no time. None of this like Santa did with Miss Santa Claus and the elf talking about we can chat. This brother said right here, what you doing tonight? Let's go ahead and start getting to know each other right now. And she's up here stuttering. She just said she was spontaneous. Girl, don't call yourself spontaneous and then you gonna say no to this. Let me hear what she got to say. If she says no to this man's forwardness, who's saying, let's go ahead and start getting to know each other right now, I'm telling you, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad, people.
Not me.
You said you're spontaneous.
I don't know. Well, I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, because you got to win your rules.
She's in LA.
Oh, so you free tonight then?
Okay.
To do what?
Free to go out.
Okay.
Possible.
Are you good? Any questions?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, all right. Well, then let me ask my question.
Okay, see, I don't like this. She needs to show some more enthusiasm. Okay. That's fine. But you just told us your child is in LA. You're here. You told us you're free. You're spontaneous. Okay, I already knew you was lying in. But anyway, let's just say you said it. This guy has asked you out on the spontaneous. And she said, what? To do what? What do you mean to do what? To go on a date. You ain't got to do nothing you don't want to do. He didn't ask you to get in no bed like that other guy did to ask you to take your panties down. Ladies. Come on now. This is not the time to play hard to get. You don't flaunt all the way from LA to wherever they are to be on Pop the Balloon. You meet a guy who's enthusiastic about you that at least wants to take you on a date. And you said, and you chose him out of all the guys, you chose him. And now he said, let's go out. I want to take you out tonight since we're both here. And you said, I don't know, I have to see. Ugh. She making me mad, y'all. She is making me bad. She better go. She better go. I want to see the follow-up on these two. I really do want to see the follow-up. I hope it's not a situation where it's a follow-up and we find out she didn't even go out with him.
Is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah, she fine or whatever.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, he cool or whatever.
Oh my God. They both so low-key and chill. Girl, show some more enthusiasm.
Make some noise.
Girl, you playing way too hard to get. I like it. I like it, y'all. Now that was a happy ending, y'all. Now that was a happy ending. Alrighty, y'all. That's it. That's all we got. Come back and we'll do the next lady. Talk to y'all later. Bye.